Well, hello everybody. Today is
Blue
Easter.
Day.
It's Blue Day. Not matchy. That's teal, and I'm in blue. But
What color blue?
today,
Blue.
this is Cubby blue.
Is it though?
Chicago Cubs blue. Yes, it is. Of course it is. All right. So it's Easter Sunday, but that does not mean we take a day off. This program is relentless. They make you work out 100 straight days. Let me show everybody. So Casey has confetti in her hair still from confetti eggs. We had an Easter egg hunt. Oh, you got it all over in your hair still. So,
it's a party!
Anyway. But what are we doing today? Your
I already
favorite?
forgot cardio. That's all I know.
Cardio meltdown. We are going to melt the fat.
I'm not feeling revived.
Oh, we revived yesterday. Today, it's over.
Oh, it is over before I even began. And I got sunburned today. I don't know if you can
turn
see
around.
it in the...
Oh my god. Ooh, that looks sore.
Why do you push it? That's what happens when you sit outside for Easter egg hunts.
Yep.
But it's
All
okay.
right.
Lots of food. We got to burn it off now.
Time for cardio. Here it comes.
Hi there, peeps.
The internet's terrible today.
No, it's you, right?
That TV barely
Okay,
came
she's
on.
back. Have you got her ready?
You know that,
Ready?
Yeah.
All right. Feeling energized, feeling revived after getting
Oh yeah, we feel revived.
got 90 to go. Let's stop.
Hello?
I'm alive.
She made it.
Actually, I was just telling Philip that I feel better about it this time than I did last time. I felt like I still wasn't able to do everything to the max, but I felt like I did a whole lot better than what I did the first time we did this last week. So it just goes to show that it's the same thing as we did last cardio day. I was trying to think if there was anything different about it.
The ending move we did for 100 seconds today instead of maybe 1 minute, I think, last time.
But really, I think that's the only difference. Everything else was the same pace.
Basically the same pace, yeah, I think so. Yeah, 8 counts, and I think it all just depends on how fast the guy's music is going in the background to how fast the 8 counts really are. You're just basically staying to that beat. But yeah, same workout that we did on day 1.
Yeah.
But one thing that made it much easier, not that it's easy, but one thing that made it easier is just knowing what you're doing. So we had already done all of these moves and we understood the moves. The first time we did this, you're kind of looking at it and trying to figure it out. You're trying to get the counts in your head, especially that funky run move at the very beginning, trying to count that out and making sure that you're doing it right. So technically, I think I got much better workout today because I didn't have to do a lot of thinking. I could just do the workout. Matter of fact, a lot of times I wasn't even looking at them on the video. I was just counting it in my head and doing it to my pace. A couple times I got a little ahead of them or whatever,
Yeah.
but I was listening to the music. I thought I was on the music, but anyway.
I'm sure you were, they weren't.
Oh, I'm positive of it because I'm
Yeah.
so gifted in that.
I mean,
so,
amazingly.
Yeah.
But we did have some issues with our internet today, so we did have a couple of pauses
We had
that
a
were
30-second pause probably.
that was
couple
kind of
times.
frustrating. But again, even with that, like I said, I feel like what helped me too is when you do it the first time, you don't really know how long you're going to be doing it or what comes next. Where with this time, at least you already know what to expect, and so you don't hold yourself back and you're mentally not wearing yourself out. Because I really do believe that a lot of this is just mind game. And it's you telling yourself, I'm tired and I can't go anymore. And I'm speaking for myself because cardio is horrible for me. And again, it goes back to like what Phil was saying the other day when we were talking about flexibility and how the stretching you suck at, but that
Yeah, I'm
means you really
terrible at
need
it.
it. So cardio for me is the same way. I suck at cardio, but that means that I need it. And it's so funny because I even remember back when I was in a lot better physical shape, people would look at me and just assume that I'm like this amazing athlete and that I can run, and yet no, it's just smoke and mirrors. I may be able to pick things up and put them down, but if you were to look inside at my heart's pretty weak and out of shape. And again, I think it's something that a lot of us, if we're honest with ourselves, a lot of us are super unhealthy inside more than we are on the outside. So yeah, but really good. Like I said, for me, it's a mental game. I felt like I did a lot better. I still wasn't able to finish it, but I will say I pushed myself a little bit harder. So like when we did our jumps, I tried my darndest to jump as high as I could.
Yeah.
Where the first time we did this last week, I kind of held myself back because I didn't want to give too much. And I found like when I was watching the videos, one reason I love doing the videos is because I watch myself and I critique myself, and I'm like, gosh, I felt like I was a lot lower in that lunge than what it is on TV, or I thought I jumped a lot higher. So it's really nice because I can see it and see where I need to improve, and hopefully I do. I feel like I improved this time.
Yeah, so I mean, I would say that the first time we did it, it's just because every workout's different, because like I get so used to doing certain workouts with Beachbody that you think you're in good cardio condition or your legs are in good shape or whatever, but then you do something different, which this is very different than what my normal workouts are. Last week I felt a little bit more fatigued in my legs, especially with all the jumping that we did. Which is weird because I do a lot of jumping in a lot of the other routines that I do, but it was just different kinds of jumps probably. And today I did not feel nearly as fatigued in the legs. So
The glutes were the only thing. That last move that you do for 100 seconds.
Yeah.
What are they, skaters?
Yep, skating back and forth.
Man, my glutes, the outer part of my glutes were just on fire. And I will say one thing that also helped this time was him, whether he realizes it or not. He started, again, it's a mental game for me. I don't like to sweat. And I don't like to get hot, so my body's initial reaction when I start to sweat or when my body starts to get hot, I immediately want to pull back. That again is like a huge mental thing of mine. Maybe some of y'all are out there like me. But what I found helped me a lot this time is he knew how many more we had, so I heard him, whether he realized it or not, but he'd be like, come on, 2 more, 1 more. And so by hearing that, it made me think, okay, God, I can do this, it's just 1 more or it's just 2 more. Otherwise, in your head, you're just sitting here, you're getting eaten up by your own hardness on yourself and thinking, oh, I can't do this anymore. But that kind of got me where I went.
So again, it goes back to the counting. I figured out her sequences, and then I knew mentally when we were finishing. I knew that there were 4, 4, 4, 4, and even the combo was like doing 8, but it was really 4 of the combo. So I mean, it was, yes, I started figuring it out, and so Yeah, I would just say it out loud. Sometimes she doesn't like it when I
I was
talk
just
out loud.
thinking that is
Yesterday we just talked about that, how I count things and everything.
No, it's not the counting
Not
necessarily.
today.
It's a.
Yeah, I know.
That's what
But-
bothers me. The yeah.
But even today, so we were doing the skaters, and she says, "Oh, my butt's hurting." So one thing I did just for fun is I turned
Yeah, you
around.
turned- I was about
and
to give up
I
until you did
faced
that.
her, and then I started kind of smiling and throwing my hands back and forth as I went back and forth, and just had fun with it. When you're having fun, takes it right out of your mind. And I will say, during the skaters, the first 40 seconds for me was the hardest 40 seconds. And then I saw that clock working towards 100, and it made me actually speed up and go, I'm going to be able to make it to the end of this. And because at the beginning of like 100 seconds of going back and forth, my booty started hurting 20 seconds in, and you're like, oh no, this is really going to hurt at the end. But I just sped up and sped up and sped up the longer it went. So just play with those kinds of things, challenge yourself, try to get out of your head, and just you can take your body will take a lot more than I think we can go.
Oh, I know,
Always
yeah.
go 1 or 2 more reps than you think. If your mind's saying to stop, do 2 more reps.
Easier said than done, but do it.
Yes.
Or get a
absolutely.
Philip that can do it for you.
All right, we'll see you tomorrow.